into the Corey Love Show, where carefree conversations about life, business, what's trending, and more is taking place. And it's hosted by yours truly, your host, Corey Love.
Hey, Kiki. Thanks for tuning in. Hey, I'm here. I'm sorry. I thought something happened because she video called me. But as you know, she's an entrepreneur, so she literally just got the message, which is cool. But
And it's hosted by yours truly, your host, Corey Love.
hey, Adri, thanks for tuning in. Hey, Monica's Closet, thanks for tuning in. If you're new to my live, what we usually do is you come in, you drop your name, you drop your location, hit that arrow, airplane, whatever you call it, and share it out with your audience. Tonight we're going to be speaking with Pkaay of That T-Shirt Girl. I'm so excited to talk to her because she's not only a mother, an entrepreneur, but she's also an educator. So you guys know I was an educator, so I'm going to enjoy having a conversation where I won't make it all teacher questions. I promise I won't. All right, so just do me a favor, share this out with your audience. Hey, my love. Thank you for tuning in. Share this out with your audience. I just wanted to share, you should. Let me turn it down a little bit. Let me make sure. Monica. Hey, North Carolina. What's your name? Resume Beauty. Hey, Queen. Thanks for tuning in. I miss going live. Like, I'm so excited to have you guys on. Tonight, I am wearing my shirt. It was given to me, gifted to me by Pink Pussy Couture. So if you're not following, make sure you follow. It says push until success satisfy you. So her brand is Pink Pussy, and so as you can see, it does, the acronym turns into that, but it does have a positive message. Push until success satisfy you. I think y'all might be seeing it backwards though, so if you're seeing it backwards, make sure you follow her page and show some love. Thank you. Listen, the shrinkage is real, okay? My hair has grown so much, but every time I twist it and take it out to have my twist style styles, it's like, but you know, the humidity here sucks. So that's how that works. Hey, no problem. Thank you for the compliment. Hey, Beatrice. Resume Beauty, drop your name. All right, so I'm going to go right on ahead. You guys know it's 8:04. You got one more minute. Share this out with your audience. I'm going to share it out with mine, and then we're going to bring her on in. See, my daughter made me turn down the music, and it feels so quiet now. It feels weird and quiet, guys. So as you guys know, I have changed my logo, and I'm excited about it, and you guys really loved it as well. So thank you all so much for the new logo. I'm trying to pull it up just to show y'all real quick before I bring her in. I appreciate the support and the love. And of course, I don't see it. It's not pulling up. 8 or 10. 8. So this is a look that I want when I get my studio. So I like kind of put it together already. So yeah, check it out. What y'all think? Y'all see that microphone? And a couch. Oh, I didn't think about it. That'll be cool if I have a red couch. Ooh, that's a good idea. Let me start looking that up. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna bring in our guest, Pkaay of That T-Shirt Girl. So if you're not already following her, make sure you follow her as well. Right, the vision, right? It does look good. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, I'm gonna bring her on in. Now, this is her very, very first interview. So be the one to be doing her first interview. So y'all go easy on her, but make sure you drop those questions in the question box or just drop them in the comment box. Hey, Pkaay.
Hey, girl.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I am fabulous. You ready? Make sure.
This has nothing on teaching, right? Look, when I'm teaching, I'm good. I'm in my element. But now I'm like,
I tell people that all the time. They're like, you a teacher so you can talk. Yeah, but I'm talking to children. It's like a big difference.
Like, right. Like I'm teaching.
What grade do you teach?
I teach high school, so I teach 9th through 12th grade. So right now, I'm only teaching 9th and 10th graders for this semester. But next semester, I'll be teaching. I think I have 11 or 12th graders. So yeah.
Oh, okay.
Teach, yeah. So
okay.
high
So
school,
you teach the kind of grown ones too. So it's gonna be all right. My audience is pretty cool. So.
Okay.
Right. Hey EJ, thanks for tuning in. So tell people who you are and where they can find you.
Yes, so hey everybody, my name is Pkaay. I am the owner of That T-Shirt Girl. And if you want to go ahead and follow me, which you should, it's at that _T-Shirt Girl. I am a mother first. I'm a lover of God, and I am a teacher, in which now I'm an entrepreneur. So I should have just put teacherpreneur, momtrepreneur, whatever, because I'm doing it all.
I like that. Teacherpreneur. Right? I like that though.
So
I like that name.
Yeah, so that's me, a lover of God. I am a teacher, a mother, and all things, Black women, really. So,
that's right. Hey Nika, thanks for tuning in. So now you guys heard who she is. She is in Selma, Alabama. That's where you're based, right?
Yeah, but I'm from Selma, but I live outside of Selma in Prattville, Alabama. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, all right. I just say it's better to say that,
Okay.
Selma.
I know. Yeah, that's what I heard. Like
that's where I'm from.
The city.
That's where I'm from. Yeah.
Yeah. So now, being a teacher. Mm-hmm. Teacherpreneur, which means your mom, you said that you're a teacher, plus you have your own business and you get a lot of orders. Your teachers are super dope, right? So
yes.
Tell us about a typical day in doing that, because with lesson planning, t-shirt orders, your son, like how's one day?
Listen, so honestly, because we're in a pandemic and we're virtual, it just makes things so much, for me, harder. Because think about it, you at home, right? So it's easy for you to pick up something dealing with your business, and you're like, wait, hold up, I'm on the clock now. Hold on, I'm working. So I have to find balance. Like I really have to find balance so that I won't, spend my time trying to do it in the business and then, trying to teach. So what I do, I try to cut it off. I'm like, okay, no business. Let me focus on teaching the kids, and then from there. So it's hard. It's really hard balancing, especially when having to do lesson plans. But then I'm also sitting up here trying to create content.
Yeah.
Like so you want me to create content and post 3 to 4 times per day, and then I have to create a lesson plan for like 50 kids per day. Like it's all over the place. So
hey, you gotta get them projects. Well, you teach English, right?
I teach math.
Oh,
so math, I need to be listening.
Y'all
got this.
I'm about to say, if it was English, you could have had them do like essays that relate to your t-shirt brand. But listen, I don't see how it's gonna work with math.
With math, honestly, so with math, I can definitely, and it's something that I'm going to do. Like, that's a goal for my business, is to my entrepreneur skills. I want to put them together with my teaching. So I have been working on different types of ways I can bring in entrepreneurship to my students. So that's something that I'll be looking to do. Maybe, I don't know, it's better if I'm in person, because honestly this year I was supposed to teach an entrepreneur class anyway, but the pandemic happened. So entrepreneurship was going to be a part of my schedule anyway, for my students. But since we are in a pandemic, we don't worry about the elective parts. We do the core. So yeah. So that's definitely, so because I'm a teacher at heart, I love what I do. I love doing shirts. So a goal of mine is to definitely, all my entrepreneurship skills, I want to definitely give that back to my students, especially being I'm from Selma, and that's my hometown. That's my hometown. That's my heart. I want to give back, because I actually teach at the school I graduated from. So that's a big deal. So everything that I'm doing, like I started in May. Before May, I was already doing custom designs. I had my business called Pkaay Love Designs, making birthday shirts and you know, family reunion shirts, all of that. But then I decided to kind of, you know, listen to God and get in on that t-shirt, girl. And I did that in May. And I'm gonna tell you, Corey, it's been up ever since. I can't even sit and just say it was me, it was God. And I'm so happy that I definitely listened to him and just made the move, you know. So yeah.
And if you guys aren't following her, make sure you follow her. As soon as you get off the live, make sure you follow her. Yes, Mike, Alabama in the house.
Yes.
He is from Alabama as well.
Okay.
And he's a big supporter. Make sure you check her out. You follow him as well. He does have a platform where he does interview business owners as well. So make sure that you guys connect. He's on YouTube. He said definitely gonna follow. Make sure you do.
I will.
But I love that you're gonna do that for your children, because like I tell everybody now, for me a big thing is just life skills, because of look at what happened now. So life skills is a huge thing. I know I did a summer program one time where we did life skills, and the parents wish that I could have continued it on because of space and, you know, how things work out. I wasn't able to, but I always encourage people to do that a lot.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about that for you. So if you need anything with social media when you're doing it, hit me up. I'll definitely support. Now, I love your name, That T-Shirt Girl. So it's like that girl, like she does T-shirt type thing. How did you come up with the name?
Okay, so what is 2021? So 2019, leading between 2018, 2019, I wanted to get away from doing custom design. So I created Pkaay Love, and I was working on the Pkaay Love designs, and the name was catchy then. I called it Pkaay Love because I love to see my customers' expressions when they see my custom designs, and I brought their design to life, right?
Yeah.
But I just got tired of custom designs. I wanted to do something, not right now, I wanted to do something different. So fast forward, I was just sitting. I had actually came up with the name. It was like That T-Shirt Girl, and I was trying to play around with like the logos, but I could never just find it. But I knew it was something that I wanted to do, but I left it alone. So it came from the fact that I love t-shirts. Like I love to just, I'll throw on a t-shirt in a minute, right? I'll throw on a t-shirt and just put, if I'm feeling whatever I'm feeling, I'll put it on a shirt.
Sure.
But also because I was doing custom designs and I was always doing shirts. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm that t-shirt girl, because everybody that comes to me that knows me knows that I do t-shirts.
That's the girl that do the t-shirt. Yeah,
exactly.
I love it.
Not only do I do t-shirts, but I literally will wear them. Like my dad used to just be like, even now, my mom was like, we know that you you know, you doing your business, but you ain't gotta wear your t-shirts all the time.
But that's represented. Like, hey, you always got a rap.
I always wear t-shirts, and you know, I just find comfort. You know, I throw on me a little cute t-shirt and some lipstick, and I'm good. Give me a clutch purse, I'm great. But that's what
people don't understand
came from. Yes, and the name just came from that, and it was like given to me by God. But it was like at that moment, I was afraid. Like, I didn't jump into it. Like, I always knew that I wanted to branch out to sell t-shirts that kind of, you know, spoke to a specific audience. I wanted to do clutch purses because I love t-shirts. I love clutch bags. Based off the responses that I was getting from t-shirts that I was wearing, I knew that I wasn't the only one that liked it. And let me tell you one design that I did. And I said I was going to post a picture. This was when I was trying to get into the wave of just only doing a certain amount of shirts. I did a design, Black Women Are Dope. Like, I got a picture of me with some girls around me, and it's the shirt, and I'm gonna upload it one day to say, like, this is how it all started. Because this is like 2 or 3 years ago. I'm in Selma. They do what you call the Bridge Crossing Jubilee for Bloody Sunday. And I'm on the side of the street in front of this store, and all I did was post it on Facebook. When I posted on Facebook, I think that day I only had bought a certain amount of shirts, but the amount of shirts that I bought, I think I had made like $400. And I was like, $400, that's what I'm making, and all I'm doing is weeding this shirt, and I made this specific design, and everybody wanted it. Like, I didn't expect it to happen like that, but everybody wanted it. So that from then, I was entertaining the idea of creating shirts that spoke to a specific audience, right?
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so that's where that came from. Like, that's
I love it. I love it. Yes. My favorite shirt that you make is the one that says "Sis is sis is. And then, do you customize those, or that's the one?
So this is a new color that's about to come out, because it's only in white.
Yeah,
so
I love that you're doing colors.
Yes, I only have white and black, because I just love my t-shirts in white or black. But customers are like, I really love this shirt, I got it, but do you have it in another color? And I'm like,
oh. But I know somebody that does t-shirts too, and hers is actually called black and white letters, or black shirt, white letters, something like that.
That's dope. Like, I like that.
Yeah, she only does black and white shirts too. But that one is like my favorite one. Yeah, the one that I have that you made for me, I haven't worn it yet, because there's this particular, because the shirt, it said where I'm from, St. Croix. Yeah. And so I wanted, there's a particular tree here in Miami. I want to go there. Like, I want to do a shoot there with the shirt by the tree, because that's a tree that's where I'm from. So, but that's what I'm going to definitely wear it. But guys, and she does customs, not all, but some shirts. Just for that particular Oshi from. And Oshi, yeah. Because that was the key. Like, the key was to get away from custom designs, right? Like, and which I still do custom, but I do custom to, like, my old customers that, like, you've been rocking with me for, like, the last 5 years, right? Okay. So, yeah, so yeah, that was the purpose. That one was okay. So, yes. Okay. My bad, y'all. My bad. I'm so sorry. Cool. But, so one thing that I wanted to ask you, if you were able to have a particular artist or celebrity to rock your shirt, which one would you want? Oh my God. Male and female. Male and female. Listen, I know they say sis, but some of them don't. Like the one that I have with I have one that says just live your life. That can be male. A male can wear that. Mm-hmm. If I can. That's a hard one. That is a hard one, because I'm over here like, okay, so right now, I can tell you right now who I want to wear my shirt, and that's Drew Sidora. She just got on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Okay. Now that's somebody that I want to, like, I'm thinking in my head, and I watch her, like, I would want her to wear my shirt, Drew Sidora, and like Candy. Yeah, Candy would be a good one. I like her. But I like Brooke Valentine from the what Love and Hip Hop she was on. But because I don't really follow a whole lot of, I don't like. I know, I get it. Yes, like my friends, anything that I know about, like celebrity tea and stuff like that, like my friends, my best friends, they like tell me, and I'm like, oh, but I follow a couple of people, but okay. You sound like me. I'd be like, oh yeah. Yeah, like who they talking about? Right, like I'm like, okay. But as far as like rappers, well, not rappers, because that's what I listen to like a lot of trap music, just to be honest. I love my gospel. I listen to gospel, but like it's a song that I have been like listening to lately, like all last year, and it's my theme song this year. And it's by this artist. His name is Rod Wave, and it's called Rags to Riches. Girl, my daughter plays every day. She plays Rod Wave. Listen, that's how I really feel on this journey. Yeah. Like, I feel like from May until now, I truly just feel that, right? Yeah. So, and then honestly, when it comes to a gospel artist, it's her name is Tasha, not Tasha Cobbs is another one. She has a song called Why Not Me. I think it's Tasha. Her name is Tasha. Lockhart? I think so. Yeah, I think it's Tasha. But she has a song. I think her first name is Tasha, but she has a song called Why Not Me. Now, that has been a heavy song that I have to listen to, because it's kind of almost like sometimes I'm doubtful as to what's going on. Like, like, dang, I can't believe this happening. Like, or I get so and I can tell if it's any entrepreneurs on here, like, and you see, because I know a lot of people, they'll watch entrepreneurs and say, "Oh, they're doing good," but I've been doing business for 5 years. So I started back in 2015, and it's now 2021. So that journey that I've been on, it was time. It's kind of like God was like, it's time for you to, like, this your time to shine. This is me pulling you out. But I cry every other day. Really?
And I try to tell entrepreneurs to be real and tell them, like, you know, I post what I post on my page because I don't believe that every struggle is meant to be posted. I think you're supposed to phone cut out.
Yeah.
Okay, I think you're supposed to learn from that struggle, and then when you learn the lesson, then you share it to people. I think that people, you know, kind of sometimes prematurely share stuff, and they don't learn the lesson that they needed for themselves or to teach other people. So, but those are my artists. So Tasha, you know, Rodway, Candy, Drew Sidora, and I said somebody else.
You gotta get their emails.
And the mails.
You gotta get their email address and send it out. You never know.
Yeah, that's what I gotta do. And B Simone too. Like, I just like her. She funny. And Daisy Banks, like they're funny. So I just
girl. When I tell you, I saw my husband be like, "Dang, you on his page again?" He's just hilarious to me. So I'm always watching it. But I try to let it build up now, and then I just sit and I look like a lot.
Like you just binge watch me too. Like I woke up late at night in a bed. I'm like, oh, I missed that. I missed that video. It just scrolling. So that was a good question though, because I had been thinking, you know, like how can I get maybe some celebrities in my shirts, and I think B Simone was on my list because I was trying to see like who would, you know, match up with my brand, you know, like you know, so got you. I did that. So that was a good question. Yeah. Hard but good. Because you kind of like, you don't know. I'm like, I don't even follow half the people. So I'm like,
I know. My daughter, you know, I have younger children. I have 2 older and 2 younger, but they're still young. And they know all this stuff and they be trying to keep me up. But I can't keep up. I can't. Like, I sit and I look at them, sing every word of song. I try to remember if I did that when I was younger, but I can't remember. But I can't keep up. I just can't. But they keep me up to date. So that's a good thing.
I don't listen to the radio. That's how much I don't listen to the radio. Like when I find new songs, it's because of like, you know, somebody, you know, like around me. But I would listen to that. Like if you ride in my car, you see that I listen to the same song the entire ride.
I don't listen to nothing in my car. Everybody they know that. Like it's either nothing or gospel. And my cousin, my sister-in-law was on here. She said, I remember when we was younger, you used to just tap our hands if we tried to turn on the radio. That's like my quiet time. It really is my quiet time. So you're a teacher. You know how it is. When you leave school, you don't want to hear nothing. When you go to school,
I don't know, Corey, because when I'm headed to the school, like some days I be having to bump trap music. Some days I need the gospel.
Yeah, it depends on the day of the week. That's true. Yeah, that's true.
Fridays, I'm pulling up like, yes, I made it. I'm trapping. I'm doing rags to riches.
I love that you said that not everything is to be shown whether it's good or bad, because especially if it's something bad that happened, because like you said, you've been doing this in 2015. It's 2021. Now you're really taking off. And so people are probably looking at your page and looking at your success and be like, oh, this is not knowing you're just on Instagram, but you've been doing it. And that's what a lot of people, and Nika is on, she and I had that conversation a few days ago. Like people don't even understand like what's happening in the back and behind the scenes. It's not just come on and I'm posting and I just sold 200 shirts or 50 shirts and this and that. No, it's all the process and what you're doing off screen. And if people would really understand it and just cheer people on, I think it'll be so much easier. Like people always, she was saying that to me too. Like, I know that you really genuinely love and care for people, and I do. And I everybody won't be the same, but I think if just a share, just a tag, like people don't understand how much that means, because people are looking at your stories and they see it. You know what I'm saying? So only thing
my phone is about to go dead. I can never keep a charge. I'm about to get it out. No matter how hard I try. No.
No problem.
Grab that laptop. That one. And then we're going to plug it into the laptop because it's on the ring light. Yeah, I'm sorry. I can never keep a charge.
That's fine. That's how it is.
I don't want it to die.
At the end of the day. Huh?
I said I don't want it to die on you. But Corey, it's the end of the day. But guess what? I've been at home all day.
Oh, you don't go to the school?
No. We're not at school right now. Nope.
Okay. No, because I know here some of the teachers go to the school. Like they don't want to teach from home.
We can't like be in a building. So yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah.
But I'm excited for you. I love your stuff. If you guys aren't following, make sure you follow now. If you have any questions, drop your questions in the comment box or the question box, the talk bubble, whatever it's called now, so that she can answer any questions that you may have. I love her transparency. A lot of people need to just be like that. Like, let them know, hey, it is what it is. Sometimes I have good days. Sometimes I have bad days. Sometimes I want to quit. Period. So
I'm gonna say how many times I quit. You know what? Let me just get these last little orders out. I'm done. I just teach. I'm good.
But then somebody call you and place an order, don't it?
Yes. So let me tell you about that too. Like before I got to this point, I was doing customs, and it was this one customer, my friend. Like every time, and I kid you not, every time I would say I'm about to sell my equipment, I don't really want to do this. Like it's just sitting there. Every time I would say that like out loud, and I'm talking to God, she would come the next day, literally with a big order. Like, I'm not talking about small orders. I'm talking about like a big order. And I'm like, girl, yesterday I was literally about to try to sell my stuff. So I knew that her, and she did that each time. And I knew that, okay, guys, you got something for me. I don't know what it is, because this was back in like 2018, I don't know what it is, but I know you got something for me. So yeah, I just want to, encourage them to like not give up.
Just
like
keep going.
Don't look at anybody's journey and compare it to yours, because that's when you gonna fall short, because you don't know what it took for me to get to where I'm at. Like,
come on now.
You don't, and I don't know bigger brands than me. I don't know what they did to get there, so I can't compare. Oh, they have X amount of these, but I can't do that because I don't know your story.
Listen,
so,
you better preach. My grandmother always said that you don't know what they did, what they're doing, or who they did to get where they're at. So don't be envy or jealous. Like, I always remember her saying that, and I tell people that all the time. That is so funny. But now, so you do so many things. My computer keeps going out. Now, how does this interfere with like your... Oh, let me ask you a question. I'm sorry, Smashville. How did you know that your niche was the right one?
Because it felt right. My purpose was in it. My purpose was aligned. And when I put the shirts out there, they sold. So, like honestly, like, when you're... People don't think about that, but when you dig into your niche and when you think about stuff like that, you dig about, okay, what is it that I love to do? Like, what is it that I do? What can I do? What do other people say that I do? And you kind of dig deeper into that, so you have to test your audience. So I knew that by heart, my spiritual gift is like exhortation. So it's kind of like, okay, I love to motivate people, inspire people. Like, I want people to see that no matter what you went through or no matter what you've been through, you can still come out on the other side. So I knew that. So I zoned in on the women that, needed to hear somebody tell them to boss up. And it's a lot of us out there. I was just telling my boyfriend the other day, I was like, you know what? Each day I come to like a grip of my purpose and my brand. And I know I was thinking about, how you have your women, we college educated, we have it, our ducks in a row, but we still end up falling short, whether it's main thing, relationships. Like, we fall short, but we always end up falling short and falling for things that like are way, outside of our league. And so we needed... that was me. So I needed to boss up. So I knew that it was other women like that. So that's what I did. I picked myself up. I took what I've been through, and I molded, with the help of God, like I've been molded, and I'm still growing into this woman that I absolutely love.
Yes.
Like, so
I love it. I love it.
A couple of years ago, your girl, maybe, you know your worth, but catch me a couple of years ago, it may not seem that I would have known my worth, but the choices I made. So so how I found my niche, I made my shirt designs, I put it out there, Smashville, it sold, it's there. It was there. And you can also, like, whatever your brand is about, like whatever your brand is about, find brands that are similar and you just kind of, you do research, because honestly, like, competition, no, it's collaboration. When you see brands, like, you can see something that they're doing that you're like, okay, I like it, but they're not doing this, so let me put that with my brand. So let me mold my customer base, my target audience. Let me mold them to like what I think, what they want. So
yeah,
funny.
yeah,
So
makes
that's all it
sense.
is. So I hope I answered the question, because sometimes
Let us
we
know
get to
if she
talking.
answered, Smashville.
Yeah,
But
so
that was a good question, and you touched on what was my next question. How does this interfere? No, you're fine. Okay. How does this interfere? She said, "Thank you. So much great advice. Yeah, she's dropping really good advice for real. How does it interfere with your family life, love life? Like, how do you balance all of that? Like, do you have certain days for orders, emails? Like, how does it all balance?
I wish I could sit here and be like, Corey, girl, I do t-shirts on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Corey, after I got off work, I found myself bagging 60 orders. I didn't want to do shirts today.
I know.
But I don't have like set days, and the reason I don't is because like I kind of gauge it by the week. So by the time Saturday and Sunday come, I kind of look at my week to see, okay, what do I have to do? Like today, I knew that I had to interview with you today. So I wasn't supposed to do any shirts. I canceled tutoring sessions that I had because I felt like it would have been too much on me. The tutoring sessions were back to back. So I kind of take it by the day, and I forced myself to, hey, I'm not about to do this. Or if I do shirt orders or anything in my business, I set it to like a time. Like maybe I stop, because me and my son, this is what we've done. He's 5. We've done this every night. We at about 6:30, 7 o'clock, I stop what I'm doing and we watch a movie. He goes to bed at about 8:30, so I'm gonna stop. It may have been like, this year has been like the year where maybe like a couple of times I kind of went over and he fell asleep, and I felt so bad because like that's our thing. So like yesterday, to balance it out, I worked. I said, okay, babe, I'm gonna work until 6, and then when I stop, we're going to play your game. Look at your sight words. We're gonna do what you want to do. So I just try to make sure. And when it comes to like, with my boyfriend, now I feel bad about that, but he's like, that's what I'm here for. I'm gonna help you. But when he does come to visit, I hate that every time he comes to visit, like we working. Like he always joking.
He helping build that empire, girl. He know what's up.
Yes, he came. I said you came in when I was, building, but he helps out a lot, and so with that, I do kind of, like I said, I do feel bad because I don't want him to feel like, every time he come is work. He'll tell you in a minute, I guess I gotta clock into the sweatshop, but I'm like,
don't do that.
Oh, like,
he means well. He knows. He knows what's up. That's when you're gonna have your employees, and y'all just gonna be checking in and going to dinner and stuff like that. He knows what's up. So and that's good that he helps, because
he does. He helps.
I've known entrepreneurs where it's issues because because I don't know about you, but when I first started, I was so serious and so into everything I'm doing. I honestly didn't have time for everybody in the household. So, and that's
what I don't want. Like, I don't know, because and then like, this is how I know I'm maybe working a little bit too much. My son will be like, "You still working? You still doing shirts?"
And he young,
Yes. And so even when I put him to bed, he's like, "So what you about to do? Shirts?"
Aww.
But I try I make sure, like I said, that part of our day, like I try to make sure, like, I'm gonna.
That's good though. And that is a plus.
But as it relates to like, getting help, my ultimate goal is to do my family members, right? So like I have little cousins that are like in high school and middle school and stuff like that. So I want to, employ them because I just want them to see. And then of course on the flip side, I want to give back to my former students. So I got two things that I'm wanting to do with the next week. One is to hire one of my family members to work my email.
Okay.
Right. I told him, I said, look, I'm not balling, but I can pay you a little something every
week.
Yeah. And then, maybe, someone else to work like my social media in a sense. Yeah. But I want to keep it to where, it's my family and it's like my students. And because I want to spread what I've learned to like them.
Yeah.
And because what I'm doing is not just for me. Like I tell people all the time, I couldn't be afraid of what God was placing inside of me because it's for somebody else.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And so since it's for somebody else, if I am just sitting on this birth, this baby that he put inside of me, if I'm just sitting here and not ready to give birth, that's going to be a problem for those for the people that's around me. So it's deeper than just t-shirts.
Yeah.
Yes.
Girl, you don't come on with this preaching tonight. Listen.
Yes.
I trust me, I get it. I totally get it. I've tried to employ each of my girls. I have 3 girls and a boy. So I try to employ each of them. I have one that's really, really consistent. So I get it. Trust me, I totally do. Now, and guys, don't forget, you are allowed to ask questions. I see a lot of new people on the live. So if you have any questions, ask your questions. Instagram doesn't cut us off, but I still try to respect her time and my time and your time for being here. So if you have questions, make sure you drop your questions. I just have 2 more questions for you, and then we do Would You Rather. I think it's Would You Rather tonight. So I think you've been on, so you know how it works. But I'm going to ask my 2 questions. I need somebody else to ask some questions, too. I know y'all got questions.
Look, y'all, I answer questions. I'm like, can y'all cut that TV down for a second? Because I'm sorry.
You fine.
So I'm trying to hear.
We're all entrepreneurs, mompreneurs. We know how it works. So I tell people, this is Carefree Conversations. You can talk how you talk, act how you act. You can scream at the kid. I'll be right back, y'all. Hold on. Do what you got to do. Listen, I'm not one of those shows where it's like, no, that's not me.
Look, that's why I was over here talking about I'm nervous.
No, I told you within 5 minutes. I bet you were fine.
What do you do if you have an idea to start in Carolina for your business? What do you do? So I guess let me ask this question. So do you already have a business and you just want to add like t-shirts or something? Is that where that's geared towards?
Mm-hmm. Good question.
So for lifetime quality, so I can answer it. Like if you already have a business and you're kind of like, okay, I want to have t-shirts.
So while she types that in, we could go ahead to the next question.
Okay.
When it comes to creativity to you, do you get a writer's block or design block?
I do get design block. Right now I have about, how many designs I got in my head? Probably like 2. 2 designs in my head now that's like I can't find the urge to pick up my computer and like put it in because I'm trying to, it's something that's going to give me inspiration, so I have to be very intentional. So that's when I become very intentional on like, some stuff that I watch and listen to. And it's because that's going to give me my inspiration. Like that's going to drive, how I get inspired. When I'm watching something or if I'm listening to something, especially when it comes to like what I'm gonna put on shirts. So yes, I get that all the time. I forgot the name of the person that asked, but yes, I get that all the time. So when I do that, I just kind of become intentional with, okay, I know that I want to get this out of my head, so let me pay attention to what I'm watching. Let me pay attention to what I'm putting my eyes on. So that's being locked in. Also, just get yourself some quiet time.
Yeah, that was on Fake Tax Solutions, which is Mini. So Lifetime Quality says she already have a business. She want to sell hoodies and sweatpants. But what type of business do you have now?
Right. Because that's gonna be very important because you want to know, like, if you test this out with your audience, are they gonna bite? Or do you have to create a whole separate, brand
page or brand?
Yeah.
She says design block is a real thing. Good advice. Yeah, it really is. It is. Because when I have clients that message me, oh, I want to do a flyer, but I don't know what I wanted. I don't know either. It's your business. So trust me, I get it. They like totally expect me to come up with everything. So that is a hard one.
Yeah.
That is a hard one. Oh, she has a healthcare consulting firm in clinic.
Okay, why sweatshirts and hoodie? Why not scrubs?
Oh. Right? I like that.
So instead of sweatshirts and hoodies, like why not scrubs? Now scrubs are flow because
and masks.
Yeah. Especially
you know we're gonna be wearing those for a minute.
Scrubs.
Yeah, and a clinic. So you have a clinic too? So yeah.
But she can do scrubs. But I would think that maybe they can create empowering people to live their healthiest. I can see it. Lifetime quality. Like I can see you doing that with your clinic and having that as a part of it, to where your designs are geared towards like them living a healthy lifestyle. So I would say test it out. So I would say if you have a design like, because the nurses can't wear lifetime logo. Oh, okay. I get what you're saying. So I would say, so if you have, like for instance, you just said the nurses can't wear a lifetime logo. Well, since they can't wear that, then create a shirt around a nurse that they can actually wear, and then test it out. Especially now, look, nurses, I'm pretty sure, that's probably all they want to wear now is t-shirts.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? Because of, the times that we're in. So lifestyle quality, I do say, let me go back to your question again to make sure. I do say that you test it out. Like, I like that. I suggest test it out. Like, if you already have a design in place.
But I get what she's saying. So they can't wear because they're not working at her space. So I get it. Okay, that does make sense though.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tashetta. And earlier, I always ask if you had one piece of advice for someone starting out, what would it be? You kind of touched on it earlier when you said that, don't consider everything as a competition. But what are, like, maybe one more thing you would give as advice for, like, lifetime?
I would say, I said, I posted this the other day, but I said do it scared. The reason why I say that, and it's like, it's deeper than do it scared. It's like, sometimes we always trying to wait for the perfect moment. There is no perfect moment.
There isn't.
I mean, and listen, I'm telling you, my advice, honestly, is if God put it inside of you and it's burning inside of you and you have to, please, I'm telling you, act on it.
Mm-hmm.
I waited a year. Just imagine had I not waited a year. I think about that. I have to sell myself portion. Don't you get yourself worked up because you waited a year to start. But just imagine, where would I have been? This probably would have been like year 2 for me with that t-shirt, girl. Yeah. But it's month 6, 7, like 7 to 8. So yes, Resume Beauty said be obedient. So if it's something inside of you, you have an idea and and it's like you wake up thinking about, like I woke up thinking about it every time I had a conversation, Corey. Like I was like, I really want to start this. To sell t-shirts and clutch purses, but okay, I literally would say this all the time. Like if you check my friends around me, like I would, so I would tell them to be obedient. Like if it's something inside of you and it's like, because your purpose is gonna drive you. Like your purpose is going to like light a fire inside of you. So if you find yourself like you eat, you think, breathe your idea, you better put it out. And you put it out there simply because that's gonna give God an opportunity to shift you to where He wants you to go.
Thank you.
I'm telling you, if you would have told me months ago that when I started that t-shirt, girl, like I'll be in this place, like I would have never. I'm telling you the things that have transpired. I'm saying, like, people, how did you do this? And the only thing I can say is God. Like before I got to Instagram, like before even, what is it, May, June, July, when I started hearing about content, babe, I think I'll never forget when I started crying because I think I finally got into the Instagram world, right? And so you just seeing so many different coaches and stuff. And I cried because I was like, I've never heard of any of this stuff, but I was already doing it. So I was literally like, I had been in business for like doing what I do for like 5 years. And I didn't know any of this. Like, I didn't have a word for it. I was already doing it. When I started in May, I didn't have a coach. I made my first 1K with under 300 followers in like 12 days. Come on now, as a teacher, you know, Corey, as a teacher.
Listen.
1K? Wait.
Baby, listen, people don't understand. Like, I got chills right now just because this is what people don't understand. Before social media, we were doing it. Now they're attaching names to it. They're attaching content. It was like you would just sell it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I tell people all the time, I always tell this story on my life. Not all the time, but like I'll talk about, remember when you used to be in a parking lot getting your groceries? You used to have the bag boys. Then you had the bag boys, you would try to tip them. You can't tip them no more. Then now you have the boys that are selling the CDs, the little $5 CDs. They were hustling. They were creating content. Like, yeah, make sure you play it when you play it. Let me know. I'll be here all the time. Da, 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 da.
Yes.
Like, people understand. But I love that you said just do it scared and start. I have a friend on here. I'm not going to call her name. She knows who it is. She inherited a business from her brother, God R.I.P. Rest his soul. And she has not converted it and pushed it. And I've been telling her for like 2 years now, just do it. Just you got to do it. Even if you sell 5 shirts a week, it doesn't matter. If you don't keep going, it'll never increase. Yeah, listen, she said funnels.
Like,
she said, okay.
What
no,
happened?
I was going back. She said, woo, Lord, yes. And to shout out,
yes,
she said, I can't wait for your birthday. I know. I should come on my birthday, but I'm not going to be on here on Tuesday. Contact me and bless her for her upcoming birthday. She's a gem. Thank you. I ain't dropping no Cash App. I don't do that. I think that's tacky. I'm sorry. If y'all do it, no offense, but I just don't like it. Hey,
look,
my
30th
teacher,
birthday,
I was one too.
Like, honestly, you don't even have to do that. Like, on my 30th birthday, I didn't post my Cash App, but I promise you, on that day, my Cash App was going up, and I never posted
For
it.
real?
I was like, y'all
yes. I hope they do. That'll be nice. That'll be real nice. So my birthday is Tuesday, guys. If y'all want to, you can.
Okay. Gotcha. So somebody said,
how do you remain calm when you don't reach your financial goal?
Naturally, me, I just remain calm because I already get an income.
And that's the thing. But what about those who don't have? Because people used to get mad with me because I would say that too.
But no, that was a joke. Like, I cried.
Yeah.
Look, my boyfriend over there, like, I didn't win days where I was like, I ain't getting no sales. Like, what did I do? Like, I didn't. Like, I get upset, but then I have to remember it's gonna be days like this.
But what do you set your goal for a day? Like, you want to sell 5 shirts? I don't know.
When I first started, I don't think I had a goal for like. No, not May. I didn't. No, I didn't. Like, when I first started, like, I didn't really set a goal, but now your girl would be good if she make about $200 a day, you know, like, but I was starting to like make goals, and when I didn't make it, just say, for example, I would go back to that day. So just say, okay, I've been in business for, so I'll go back to, like, just say if this is the 7th, I'll go back to the 7th of last month to kind of see, okay, what did I do?
Okay, got you.
Oh, he said it's called a trend. I was looking at the trends. I ain't know.
Okay.
But in order to remain calm, I just kind of, I used to cry, and I still would cry, honestly. But I was just set another goal and see what I did. What did I do to make the other money that I had made? And I'll try to turn it up a notch. So.
And I learned that too, because you guys know I do social media design and website designing on my other page. I also do social media coaching. I'm bad at advertising myself, very, very bad. But I just have, the reason why I think I'm bad is because a lot of my business comes from referrals. So I don't like have to always advertise myself. So my goal will be to do one business website, one e-commerce website, and get like 3 or 4 social media design packages. And I say, like, I honestly don't want to make 10K a month. If I do make it, that'll be amazing. But I know that means I would have to hire people. I would have to get more. And I haven't gotten to the stage where I can like designate stuff yet. So I'm not ready for that. That's a big issue for me. Yeah. So I'm not that excited about it. And like you said, I have another income, which really doesn't matter because I have a business, but that's my thing. So I have to get to the point mentally where I can get, because I gave somebody one time somebody page to manage and it just wasn't working. And after that, I was like, I'm not doing it. So that's the hard part for me. Just learning about your awesome working journey, recommendations for anyone just starting out. Okay.
And just to piggyback off of that, like when I first started, I honestly didn't have a goal. But then as I started growing my business, I did set goals, you know, like, yo, if I can just make $1,000 this month, I was satisfied because it was outside of what I was already getting. You know, I'm a teacher, so any outside income, you know, I was like, yo, I can really, I can really make this. So it started off being like, you know, if I can just get $2,500, if I can just, you know, so I would say that, and then it started just coming. So I started saying, you know, like, well, my goal is such and such for this month. You know, I'm gonna do it. You know, so it's just kind of, you know, like what you feel. But at first, I didn't start making goals, but I have, you know. I have started.
If you guys aren't following, make sure you follow her. Sign up for her email list. Her emails are the funniest. And she always sends really, really great discount codes and stuff like that. So follow her, sign up for her email list, and grab you your t-shirt. Guys, I love her shirts. I think I have like 4 or 5 of them, and they're all positive. But KP Love, I saw your question. She says, just learning about your awesome work and journey. Recommendations for printing when you're starting out. Do you get a machine at home or you contract with a printer?
Okay, so I currently I can't let go of my heat press or my silhouette because that's what put me in the game. But I have started working with a local printer. But I would recommend, if you are just starting out, you can get you a heat press, and if you don't want to buy like the silhouette, you can actually create your designs and send it to places to get heat transfers, right? So you have places like Supercolor, 613 Originals, and Elfin Expressions, to where you can send them your design and they will send it back, and all you have to do is press it. If you don't want to use vinyl, heat press is more like a heat transfer is more like what I have now, and it's like a screen, you know, you send it to the screen printer or something like that. So if you're just starting out, you want to buy a printer, you better go on Amazon. Printers, not printers, but heat presses that I can recommend would be Fancier Studio and what's the other name? ePhoto. I think those are some of the names that I know people use, and they, you know, say that they're really good. So if that's the direction that you want to go in, you can do that. But if you want to talk to a local printer, just kind of count your costs with that and stuff, because sometimes printers, they don't want to do orders less than like maybe 12 or 24. So
24, something like that. Yeah.
So if it's going to be an upfront investment, just make sure that your shirt is going to sell so that you won't be stuck with shirts. But if you want to just try to test something out, I suggest that you do vinyl first if you're just testing out the design. So
if you want to, like me, somebody like me, like I want to go to an event and I want to make a t-shirt, and the event is tomorrow and I can't get it, like you would recommend, what did you say? A heat press? Vinyl. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. So you just iron it on or something?
I have a machine.
Oh, see, I ain't trying. That's a lot.
But people do iron on their vinyl. But I have like the machine. And,
okay.
You know. So
okay. Okay. That was a good question. Because sometimes I just think of stuff and I want to put it on the shirt, but you don't always want to send it. Like I could just do it at home, but I like tonight. I sent my shirt to get made to wear with my logo, but the girl's car is broken, and she called me like at 6:30. So for me to go to where she's at in the middle of traffic, I wouldn't have made it back on time. So for cases like that, I would love to have one, but I'm afraid of those machines. They're hot.
It's hot, but it's not that bad. But then I got that, and I think like Cricut makes like little heat presses, like if you just want to do little shirts like that.
But do they come with like you gotta connect them to your laptop and all of that?
Yeah, so the silhouette that I have, I connected through Bluetooth with my laptop, and I just send my designs to it to cut. With
That's a lot. That's why y'all do what y'all do. That's too much for me. I can't. I'm just keep sending them out until I feel like I no, I'm fine. Yeah. But those of you that are doing it great. She gave a lot of real good information. So make sure you follow her. And if you follow her, guys, please be kind. Y'all know I'm going to keep it real. Be kind. Be respectful. And I always say, if you call somebody and you want to find out stuff and she doesn't do consultation or whatever yet, I always say be kind and drop a little offering in the offering plate. You know what I'm saying? Because it is information that they know, that they've researched, they've done on their own. So that's just me personally. I always say, I know you don't charge, but hey, I like to give you something. So if you want to know more and you connect with her, definitely do that just for me.
They can follow at BFF and Biz. Like I've been trying to separate that t-shirt girl from all the questions that I get. So I'll put that Instagram handle in the chat box. I've actually been going live all week with it. So
there. Give me a pen. Let me write it down so I can put it in the
BFF and Biz, like that's where I ventured off into wanting to coach other people on how to start. But right now, I have.
Oh, that's you.
Yeah, so they can follow that page, and like I don't mind. And I had to separate it because I was getting a lot of questions, and it wasn't that I didn't want to answer them. It was like the DMs was just flowing, and I missed it. So I separated, and I was like, you know what? I'm a teacher at heart. Let me get into my teaching. Let me tap into my teaching, So I have a coaching program coming up soon, but until then, get these free gems because I do not mind dropping them.
Okay. I'm just writing it so that when I put it in the thing, they can follow that page too.
Okay. This was good, Corey. Thank you so much for this.
You're welcome. Make sure y'all follow her. Like I always tell people, and it's funny that you said when I started, like I didn't see it going this far. When I started this, I started it on my business page, my other business page, just having conversations with people every morning, 8:30 in the morning. I would be dropping my daughter to school in the car, just talking to people. And they were like, oh, you should do a little show. I'm like, this was never me. At all. So it just went from one person to 7 people and then 10, and then I had a whole show.
That's good.
And I love it because I connect people that would not, they probably wouldn't have known of them. And my ultimate goal all the time, like I tell everybody, is to get you at least 10 followers and maybe 1 sale. So it's like an hour now. So if you get a sale of $25 shirt, that's like an hour's pay of, for your time. So that's why I do what I do, and I love what I do, and I'm keep doing it. So make sure you guys follow that _ t-shirt girl, and also her BFF and Biz, where she gives consult for t-shirt business. And I will definitely drop that when I create the post to be shared IGTV. And this is her first interview, girl. You smooth. How about you nervous? Ain't nothing wrong with you.
I'm telling you, but you made it to the point where I got comfortable. Like,
I told you.
Hey,
so now we're gonna do the would you rather? So I asked 2 questions, and you choose which one you would rather to do.
Okay.
All right. She said you better do it.
I'm looking at the comments. Oh, my best friend just jumped on, Jasmine, and I'm just speaking to everybody trying to catch up. And and I was like, hey, Mr. Munfield. I don't know if he's still on here. Okay.
Hey, Mr. Munfield. Y'all, thanks for showing her love. Come on, Alabama. Y'all better represent.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about.
So would you rather?
You're fine. So would you rather, and remember, I don't make these up. My daughters do, either one of them. Customer come with a design for a shirt or design shirt for customer. So she wasn't listening to the live.
Okay, say it again. I couldn't hear because my son. But what you say? What would happen?
Thank you, Jasmine. She said, she wasn't listening to the live because you answered it. But she said, would you rather a customer come with design for their shirt, or design the shirt for the customer?
I'd rather design the shirt for the customer. You want to know why, though?
Huh?
You want to know why I would rather design the shirt?
Why?
They always be bringing me these people designs from Etsy. I'm not about to copy these people's stuff.
She said I'm not about to copy people's stuff.
Like when I was doing custom designs, like they would bring me and I'll just be like, listen, the way that I do shirts is, okay, you give me inspiration and I will create my own. But what I won't do is sit up and put out these people designs.
I get it. Trust me, I get it.
Yes.
And they I guess that's their inspiration.
Baby, I'm not about to sit here and make them people design like that.
I know. And you know it's gonna be posted.
SVG though, but they be sending me these incidents, babe. I can't listen. Somebody already had my design in a group talking about, do y'all have the SVG? So you know I ain't about to be trying to get nobody else.
Right.
This one right
here. Wow.
This is. Somebody was like, you have an SVG for that? No, but she got a ThatT-shirtgirl.com website.
Okay. Plus big brands don't give that option most of the time. What's an SVG? Like the template?
It's like the file that you can use to put on your machine. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes. Okay. Resume Beauty said something. Big brands don't give that option most of the time. Listen.
No.
But they do us. But let me say, it's hard for us small business owners, and you know that. Like, they want us to walk on water.
Yeah, I know. And I love earlier too. You said you had 300 followers before you even made. What you said, like 200.
I made 1K. Like when I made my first 1K, I had under 300 followers.
And that is so key because I always tell people when I first started, I think I had like 1,000 people. Someone DM me and said, "How you gonna be my social media manager and you don't even have 10,000 followers?"
See, that's the problem. People look at followers and think that automatically equals money. It does not. Because before I got to 4K, babe, I made 4K, right? Before
people don't understand. Look at that girl that had what? How many followers she had? 1.6 million followers. She couldn't sell 26 shirts, or she sold 26 shirts, something like that. A couple months ago. I don't know if y'all remember that. So that's what people don't understand. The followers don't matter. It's the content, the quality, and what you give.
Yes, the quality, and if you are talking to your audience, like that's why it's important too. Like if you're starting a business and you start posting on your personal page, it's really important to just start a new page because the people that's on your personal page, they don't want to know about your business for real. You want to get your target audience. So yeah, the following does not mean a thing. Like honestly, it doesn't. And I wish new business owners would like get their mind on Instagram. Like you still want to engage because I did engage to get the following that I have. Like I'll come in, I engage, so I grew my following. But just having, if you see a big following, like you said, somebody came to you, how you go manage my social media page? I'm gonna manage it because apparently you're not making money.
I just told them if you feel that way, maybe I'm not the one for you.
Exactly, and that's another thing too. In business,
all money ain't good money because they would have been a problem client.
Yep.
They would have been a problem client.
Yep.
But
okay, so
I'm learning a lot.
You
so okay, customer come with a design. You rather do it, create your curriculum, or use the school board curriculum? I already know the answer to that.
Create my own.
Hello. Y'all wouldn't understand if you know teacher.
But honestly, the district that I'm in, I do have the opportunity to like I have like the opportunity to just teach what
Bless them. Lord bless you. That makes it so much easier.
Yeah.
Do you rather teach middle or high school?
Middle school.
Smart board or whiteboard? All right.
Whiteboard.
Me too. Stay at home mom or currently what you do?
Currently what I do. Cause he 5 children in one.
Okay. Shirts or jackets?
Shirts.
Be a bird or a horse? What the heck? I don't see these questions.
I want to be a bird so I can fly.
Desert, Desert or deserted island? I like that one.
Desert, because you put me on a deserted island, I may just go eat and pass out then, because all this water, oh no. Put me in a desert, I'll find me a cactus. Don't the cactus have water?
Not all deserts got cactus, baby. So, I know the cactus have water.
Don't the cactus have water? I found, because I cannot be on a deserted island. I don't even
That is too funny. Naturally, PC a whiteboarded up. Yes, girl.
Yes, naturally me. I don't even want to go on a cruise course, so do not put me on this.
Yeah, I ain't doing a cruise either though. But I'll do an island, but not a cruise.
Yeah.
She says, yes, let's build our own schools. Oh man, that would be such a dream of mine.
Yeah.
Miss Pinky, you are late, honey. We're about to log off. When I tell you PK dropped some really good nuggets, so if you're just tuning in, that's okay. I definitely saved the live, and you can go back and check it out. If you don't want to go back and check it out, make sure you follow her on both pages, that _ t-shirt girl, or and BFFNBIZ. That is her console page. So make sure you follow her now while she's not charging yet, because soon as that charge comes next quarter, I don't know, I'm just making up stuff.
Look, speaking, because the girl will be.
Soon as the coaching classes come up next quarter, don't be complaining, because we telling y'all now. So make sure you follow, connect with her, and get your stuff started. Or order your shirts. Her shirts are super, super dope. If you haven't had one, go grab two.
No, Corey,
show us some shirts.
I was going to tell you, look, speak that into existence, because I'll be around here giving free knowledge all year, because I still ain't tapped into my gift. But
not yet. And you sleep on it. I'm sure you sleep on it. My favorite.
It's on sale.
You gotta go back a little.
It's on sale for $12.
Okay.
So it's on sale for $12.
And it's good quality, guys. So shirts are good quality.
Yeah. And this is another. It's coming out in a different color. Don't ask me when, but this is the color that it's coming out in.
Okay.
So
I like that color.
I was like,
when you get that color, make sure you DM me if you remember, because I would like it in that color. That's like a pinkish,
like a desert pink.
Okay.
Yeah,
I like that. So
this is the next color that's coming out. But the white, I think I'm gonna keep the white always $12. But if you want color,
you know. Of course, the color goes up now, y'all. You know that.
Yes. But thank you so much, Corey, for this. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for agreeing to be a part of it, because that's what I do. And if you are a business owner on here, I do have a link in the bio where I check you out. I look at your page, make sure you're watching my page, and I see if you're I don't want to say qualified to be on my show like that.
You can say a good fit for your show, Corey.
A good fit for the show.
You can say good fit. That's okay. No, Corey, I meant to tell you, I'm gonna get back into brand ambassadors. Listen,
yay!
You know I
know.
Do it.
It's a lot. It's a lot. I don't know how y'all do.
I think that I'm just gonna I think I found a way, but I'm gonna just wait. But it'll be before the end of the quarter is,
okay,
the first
awesome.
quarter. But so I
definitely let me know. Awesome. Thank you so much. I'm glad you got comfy. It was great. You know that I saved this. I'm going to upload it to YouTube. Don't ask me when, but I'm going to try to do it soon. And so that you can have it for your content as well. So, again, guys, I always say make sure you follow, show some love. Those shirts are $12. I need 5 people. What's 12? How many 12 to what get you 100? I ain't adding up right now. But
5 is 60.
It's 60, so 12 times 60. I need about 10 people to go order a shirt. It's $12. Y'all just got them stimulus checks. Don't play. Don't act like that. You know you did. And show some love. Make sure you show some love. Thank you so much, PK. We will be in touch. Okay. Again, guys, make sure you follow that _ t-shirt girl and at BFFNBIZ. Thank y'all so much. It's your girl, Corey Love. Guidance, blessings, and love. Good night.
Good night. Bye.